Today's topic is dating as a single parent. Most parents never plan to raise their children alone, but due to life circumstances, a lot of us are doing just that. While we dream of falling in love with someone who will accept us completely, getting back into the dating scene is awkward and difficult to manage with children. My purpose is to inform you of the difficulties of dating as a single parent. As a parent, your main focus is your children, their safety, their happiness, and their overall well being. It is important to understand that while we may all be parenting solo for different reasons, we all go through the same struggles. Dating can be difficult without children, but it's that much more difficult when you have to consider how the relationship will affect your child. When you are searching for someone who not only complements you, but also mesh well with your children, I will discuss being a parent, dangers of dating with children, and when to start dating. First, what is a single parent? A single parent is a parent not living with a spouse or partner who most of the day who has most of the day-to-day responsibilities in raising the child or children. As a single parent, usually considered the primary caregiver, meaning the parent that children have residency with the majority of the time. It's very common to hear individuals say that if the other parent is involved in the child's life, that you are not considered a single parent. I know from experience that if both parents are not in the same household or are separated for whatever reason, simple day-to-day activities can become overwhelming for the primary caregiver. You are no longer sharing responsibilities. Everything is now one person's duty. You are the doctor, teacher, nurse, coach, confidant, and healer. You being the primary parent are everything the child could ever need. There is no longer a me, it's we. Your life is no longer your own. You make the choice to love your child with all that you have because you know that they are blessings. Next, there are many dangers of dating with children. You can never be too safe. Meeting new people is always a gamble because you never truly know what that person's intentions are. As the number of sex offenders are on the rise, single moms are targets. Many feel that we are lonely and desperately need companionship, and they take advantage of that to get to children. In my city alone, as of January 2016, there are 343 registered sex offenders. This number are people that have been caught, not to mention rapists, pedophiles, or any other type of molester that may not be registered. It is also a possibility to meet someone who may physically and mentally abuse you and your child. With so many what ifs, you may think, why take the risk? Finally, when should you start dating? Experts would encourage single parents not to rush into dating and to be thoughtful about how to handle the dating process. Here are a few things to consider. Are you ready to date? Don't let others pressure you into dating before you are ready. Make sure you have dealt with your grief and other issues that you have the potential to taint a dating relationship. Sometimes professional help is needed to sort through your emotions. Have you given thought to what type of date you are looking for? Dating can be complicated for single parents. Just finding the time to date, not to mention childcare, can be a real challenge. Make sure the person is worth your time and energy. Will you allow your date to meet your children, or will you make arrangements to meet at a different place? Make sure the person is worth your time and energy. Keep in mind that it may be hard on children forming attachments with people only to have them leave. One of the hardest decisions you have to make in deciding if and when you should meet if and when someone should meet your child. I have asked the question to other single parents, and some of them have said after 3 months. Others have chosen after 6 months or longer. I personally feel 3 months is way too soon, and 6 months may be a decent amount of time. Each person has a different answer to this question, but the sentiment that we will know when the time is right is something we all agree upon. Although dating as a single parent is mostly a struggle, we know that if we do not get out, date, or explore our options, we are making the choice to be alone. One thing that I have learned is that getting out for a date, while it may be nerve-wracking, scary, and a tad bit overwhelming, it is worth it in the end. Even if you do not make it to date number 2, at least you took the first step. Plus, who doesn't love free food and drinks?